How old are you? Tell me what the age 21 represents. What does it mean? What are the qualities, skills, and characteristics that you should have by this point in life? Tell me. List them off. Typical young idiot. You're serious that you can't think of any more? Why didn't I hear the words efficiency, decency, responsibility, thoughtfulness, organization, and, well, care? Care and appreciation. You know what I walked down to when I was in the basement? I was just going in to enter some information for Sagittarius season and what I was gonna do when I walked into an office completely littered with trash and crap. Papers, napkins, Kleenexes, headphones, crumbs, cups, everything that you can imagine. It is disgraceful. It is shameful. You're acting like a pig. You're acting like a hoarder. And that is not who you are. But don't go there. Have you ever heard the expression, money well spent is money earned? I don't think that you've yet. You're earned the right to use that space as your little domain whenever you want or need to. It's not a zoo. I will not allow you to simply come in here casually and positively and chill as ever when you have completely just obliterated the space down here. You know, that's wrong. That is so wrong. So disrespectful. When I walk down there, it should be clean. You should have cleaned that up already. That's not your space. That is my space. You don't do that to somebody else. You can do it if you want it your own office. And live a messy life. Live just a life of just disgrace. A disgraceful life. But you're not going to live that kind of life here. If you don't go down there and clean that up right this second. I want everything that belongs to you. Every Kleenex, every napkin, every headphone cleaned up. It should be spotless. I shouldn't see a single crumb. Even as small. Even if it's microscopic. I shouldn't see it. You should sanitize it, spray it, clean it, shine it. Make it the quality of furniture that you should see if you were to walk into the Queen of Elizabeth II's palace. That is the kind of quality that it was. And you completely trashed it. If I find one thing on you, you've driven the wedge between a relationship, and you've completely lost all opportunities and privileges of using that space down now. The hole that you're digging right now is very, very deep, and the ice that you're on is cracked. Okay, why are you laughing? This is not a funny matter. Excuse me? What did you say? No. What did you say? I want to hear what you said, and I want you to own up for that, because I heard it. That is wrong. You know that that is false. I would never, ever do that. That's not the kind of person that I am. That is not the kind of person that I am. That is the yes. That's really sassy, and I didn't appreciate the snidiness and the lip and just the overall just disrespect of that. You're going to go down there, and you're going to clean that up. I will be looking very, very hard. Probably harder and more deep and detailed than anybody on this planet. I will not be looking at the big picture. I will be looking at even the tiniest details, so tiny that, again, they're microscopic. I want to find absolutely nothing down there. Nothing. As if I was walking into the space completely new, besides the computer, besides the keyboard, besides the printer. That's all that should be there. The rest is your crap that needs to be picked up and organized and sorted out. We need a little bit of, structure, which you do not have. So you're going to do that. I will expect nothing less than perfection. I will expect nothing less than what I have said. What I have said. What I have laid down for you. Well, there was that certain someone who broke an Amenten rule by cursing and shouting and fighting and being aggressive and attacking me and making songs using inappropriate sexual content, grown-up content, and swearing. There's a contract that you sign, and you broke that contract. Another thing that I'm witnessing right now. Why would you come in here with that hair and that mustache growing on your face, growing around your mouth? That is not the person who I envision. What I envision will be what I will see here. Not this. Not some bum off the street who, has, his, truck, bandwagon of, band players and sitting out on the street and playing guitar and having a hat and trying to make money because you're, poor and all that. You're wearing these, really just dirty clothes. No. That's not who you are. And, well, you're just not going to be that way. I completely agree with that. However, this Amenten works a certain way. When you come here, there's conditions that you need to follow through. otherwise it's just not going to be worth it. Sometimes the line of interest and belovedness is sometimes very thin, and you need to adhere to those expectations. And you're not adhering to those expectations right now by standing here and not going and doing your job. So do it. Don't go against my wishes. Again. Don't push my buttons. Otherwise you're done. You're not going to be worth my breath, worth my air, worth my energy, not worth my time anymore. Just going to be like Tyler was. I didn't even have words to describe that kind of a person. Why would I have the audacity to do that? I would have nothing positive to say. What kind of a person, manipulates and uses for his own little game that he's trying to play as teacher and students? It's not old enough. It's great when you're little and you're pretending, and you make it such a great setup, that's great, but what, it's not true. You're standing here clapping your gums, and you should be, bugging. And we'll give you 45 minutes tops to clean the space. Otherwise, you can say goodbye to being here. This time. I know that'll change my mind, but you want to pack your bags and leave. When someone gives you free reign on a space, you don't disrespect that space. That's just appalling to me. That is just absolutely amazing to me. Why would you have the nerve to do that? I'm still asking that question around in my mind. And yet you were the one. What if I did that in your house? What if I did that in your office? How would you feel? Tell me how you would feel if I did that real quick before you go do it. Honestly. Not me forcing you to tell. Honestly. From your heart, from your gut, from your mind. It's all connected. Exactly. I would never, ever do that. I would never smoke a cigarette. I'm never gonna do that. I'm never gonna, drink alcohol except, normally when I, fill it with a small glass. That's it. No refills. I'm never gonna curse. I never curse because I have a better vocabulary. And I have a more right-minded gab speaking. Swears are not words, they're just things that, they're just exalted, mercurial form, I would describe. Go do that.